Hey everyone, it's Hannah with Slant. Today I'm going to go over the basic of sequences, which is what we talked about in last week's webinar. So sequences is a collection of emails and tasks that you can enroll clients in. And let me move my face, go down to sequences under automation. You'll be able to create a new sequence here. So when you click on sequence, you can name your sequence. Describe what this sequence should be about, and this can be as complex or simple as you want it to be. So you could say who the sequence is for, how many emails you want to have in there, what types of tasks you want to have, what is the outcome, things like that. Okay, so after you do that, you'll click Create Sequence and it will generate your sequence for you. It's going to take whatever AI prompt you gave it, as well as your company profile, and create a sequence. So we have gone ahead and based on your company website, we've scraped that for information to be able to find kind of info about your specific company and use that with whatever your prompt is to find the best sequence. So here we go, I did this sequence here. It's talking about I'm a local fiduciary advisor. Here's things we talk about. It's going to include scheduling links. It's going to have like tags for first name, last name, and this is completely editable and you can go through and adjust this. So to edit the contents of an email, you'll just click in. If you want to add a merge tag, you add the curly bracket and you can add one of those, like you could add their last name as well. You can make tasks, the task on the day that you put it on in the sequence, and then if you do time to complete, that will be the day that it's due. So it can be created and due on the same day. It could be created and due the next day. You can also choose who to assign the task to, and if the task includes following up via an email, you could also include an example email, which we'll use then to generate an AI email draft for that task. You can also reply to previous emails, and so on. So you can click the three dots to move a step, delete the step, and if you want to add a step, you can do so up here. So once you create a sequence, you can enable it. And once this is then you can enroll households. So to do that, you can click this plus enroll household button, choose who to send the emails from if you're an account with multiple users that have their emails integrated, and then you can select the household. So move myself back. If I select a household that has multiple household members in it, the nice thing is you can choose like, yeah, I want to send the email to both of these people, or I want to send the email to the head of household and CC the spouse, or I don't want to include them. And then you can create enrollment. Once somebody is enrolled in the sequence, Once someone is enrolled in the sequence, you can go to enrollments and see every instance of an enrollment. And on this right-hand side over here, you'll see their specific instance. So you can see the email, the task. It'll show you what's been done so far and what hasn't. You'll see that an email is scheduled for October tomorrow. One thing to note is right now it's at 9 a.m. When you go in tomorrow, it will actually tell you what time this email is going to send. We use AI to pick the best time to send the email. So based on when individuals are opening emails, when they might have meetings scheduled with you, we'll take that and pick the best time to send between 9 to 5 to that individual. And you'll be able to see that the morning of. You can also edit the instance of the email for this specific person all the way up until 10 minutes before the email sends. So if you want to customize it, you can do that there. And you can also pause it in a sequence. So if you pause someone in a sequence, that means you can come back and resume. If you resume, it'll tell you exactly where in the sequence they're going to resume. Or if you exit someone in the sequence, that will permanently remove them from the sequence. There's a couple things here, so you could change the name, you can change the default sending email sequence, you can also delete the sequence permanently. And then the other place that you can go to add people to a sequence is if you go to the prospect tab and you mass select, you can click the three dots over here at the bottom and click add to sequence. You won't be able to pick the specific permissions for CC members of the household, but you can select the sequence as long as it's enabled and add the households to that sequence. So that's the basics of sequences. There are some rules that we've implemented just based on best practices for sequences. So sequences can span 20 business days, I believe. And time, like I mentioned, we'll select the best time to send emails. And sequences, we encourage you to play around with it, reach out, and we're happy to help you set these up. The nice thing is, instead of setting up just one prospecting sequence and leaving it, you can, when you do a scouting report, for example, for University of Texas faculty in their 40s and 50s, you can specifically create a sequence for University of Texas faculty in their 40s and 50s. And each time you do one of these scouting reports, you can target that specific audience with more targeted language in your emails. So we're really excited about sequences and hope this tutorial helps.